Hi, good afternoon everyone. This is Ujwala from Inside Print Communication. So today we have Jeremy Brew with us from HP. So we'll understand from him more about HP Latex R530. So hi Jeremy, how are you?
Very well as well.
Yeah. So we are at Media Expo and we wanted to understand more about this revolutionary technology from HP. So can you give us more insights?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's been a bustling 3 days here at the show. The HP stand has been standing room only, really, because of this new innovation, the HP Latex R530 printer. And this printer is really well placed, I think, for the Indian market because of a number of innovations that we're introducing here. So we're calling this the first compact all-in-one latex printer. And by all-in-one, we mean rigid, flexible, roll-to-roll stocks, car wraps, timber, industrial applications, all through one easy-to-use printer.
Oh, that's great. That sounds interesting. So how this printer is different from others in the market?
Yeah. So if you look around the show here, there's lots and lots of UV flatbed printers. And there's some roll-to-roll machines using UV or solvent. But if you look at the prints off nearly every other machine, they all pretty well look the same. But with latex being a water-based ink that is a very thin layer, we preserve the look and feel of the material. So in fact, in the samples here behind us, we've got a mixture of textured materials, matte materials, glossy materials, and the ink keeps that look and feel, which, when designers are specifying material or choosing a media for the job, they want to maintain that look and feel. And latex does that. And with the R530, it does that on rigid materials as well.
Okay, so you are very optimistic about this machine in India, for the Indian market.
I think it's the perfect machine for customers in India, particularly customers that today are printing a lot on vinyl and then mounting it onto rigid boards. With this machine, they can reduce their costs, reduce the labor, reduce reprints and mistakes by printing directly onto that rigid sheet, but still printing flex and sticky materials when needed.
Correct. So we are eliminating the cost of that vinyl which we are printing. Plus we are eliminating the cost of manpower which requires to paste the vinyl on the sunboard. And we are printing directly on sunboard. So it is, more economical, as well as we are reducing the manpower and additional cost.
And reducing waste. Well, the sign shops are increasingly conscious of the waste that's produced with backing paper, offcuts, and by producing and printing directly on the rigid substrate, we're reducing that waste footprint dramatically, which is a good thing for all of us.
Oh yeah. So this is my favorite sample among the entire HP Latex sample gallery. So can you tell us more about printing on ACP using HP Latex ink?
Yeah, certainly. So this is always a crowd favorite. It's a brushed aluminium composite panel. This one's a silver color. But, this brushed panel, again, being printed directly, no primers, no postcoat, nothing else. And on this particular sample, we've chosen to be selective with white ink. So in some sections of this print, we've used white ink underneath the color, which has helped to reduce the amount of the brushed metallic effect coming through. Okay. But where we've only got color ink, you end up with this beautiful metallic sheen still shining through. And again, latex being such a thin layer of ink, we still get that brushed texture as well. So it's always a crowd favorite. You're not alone, and this being one of your favorite prints at this show.
Yeah. So one last question which I wanted to ask you. Any message for Indian print community sign and display maker from your side? Maybe some learnings from Australia, because what I know, as per my understanding, there are maximum installation of R2000 in the Australian market. So any learning, any word of advice you would like to give to the Indian print community?
Yeah, certainly. So the best advice I could give is be creative with testing different substrates, different materials to create effects. It's amazing to me how many materials I see customers running through printers now that aren't digital stocks. We see everything from all kinds of wood, metal, plastic sheets, papers, acoustic panels, materials that weren't designed for digital printing. And this is the beauty of a direct-to-substrate printer, that you can print on anything that's flat and within the tolerance of the machine. This printer up to 2 inches thick. That means you can just experiment and create unique products for your customers. And we know that the Indian print market, the same as it is all around the world, is being commoditized. You know, the barrier to enter print is getting smaller and smaller, but by producing unique products, it gives you something different in the market and an opportunity to do something we all want to do, which is increase your selling price and the profitability of your business.
That's great. That's great. So thank you. Thanks, Jeremy, for joining us here today.
No worries. Thanks. Always a pleasure.